It is my great honor for me to speak at the Global Traditional Medicine Conference this time. My name is Zhang Yongli, and Beijing University of Chinese Medicine is my current workplace. The title of my talk is Azithromycin alleviates the severity of rheumatoid arthritis by targeting the UBR component of GRP7H. The key points of my talk are grouped into 4 areas as follows. The first part is the introduction to the background significance. It is well known that azithromycin is a kind of molecular antibiotic with good anti-inflammatory properties. The anti-inflammatory effect of azithromycin can be ascribed to preventing oxidative stress, cytokine production, fibrosis occurrence in evolution, fibroblasts have improved as a potential reserve of blood like synovial status is habitant phenotype for is the experimental method used to reduce pro-inflammatory factor production, cell migration, invasion, and chemical attraction, and enhance the apoptosis. The deleterious inflammatory response of rheumatoid arthritis, fibroblastic in water. This second part briefly summarize the main content will be mainly carried out from the following 5 aspects in order. Part 3 is the discussion of the research findings of this study. The first result is the clarification of the anti-inflammatory effect of azithromycin in cell experiments. Azithromycin dose dependently reduced the levels of IL-6, IL-8, MMP1, and MMP3 regardless of TNF-alpha or IL-1 beta stimulation. Furthermore, azithromycin treatment reduced the migration and invasion of rheumatoid arthritis fibroblasts-like synovial status. In addition, in the presence of azithromycin, the production of VEGF and the pro-angiogenic ability of rheumatoid arthritis fibroblasts-like synovial status overtly decreased. Therefore, more information is required to further support the potential use of azithromycin as a novel treatment for rheumatoid arthritis. The supporting information mentioned earlier is the validation of the second step in vivo animal experiments. Clade-induced arthritis model in mice treated with azithromycin compared with the treated mice. Treated dose dependent improvement with marked decreases in arthritis causes, pore thickness, and swelling. Histological analysis of affected joints from azithromycin treated mice revealed reduced seminal hyperplasia, cartilage degradation, and bone destruction. The score data showed that the degree of inflammation was reduced in azithromycin treated mice. The data showed that in response to IL-1 beta and TNF-alpha, the phosphorylated activation of IL-1 alpha, ATF6 alpha, and PRK, as well as the expression of their targeted genes such as ATF4 and CHOP, obviously increased. Moreover, this increase became more obvious when rheumatoid arthritis fibroblasts-like synovial status were treated with azithromycin simultaneously. Taken together, these results suggest that azithromycin treatment may disturb the biosynthetic process of cholesterol levels and steroids, activate the UPR, and subsequently induce apoptosis in rheumatoid arthritis fibroblasts like synovial cells. By implementing that acid and MS, GRP7H was identified as a potential candidate. Furthermore, uh, azithromycin increased the stability of GRP7H in a dose-dependent manner. Importantly, the DAS assay clearly demonstrated that azithromycin lost its protective effect upon substituting ASP17H of GRP7H with ELA, demonstrating that ASP17H is the critical amino acid required for erythropoiesis targeting of GRP7H. Since the ATPase domain of GRP7H is required for its activity upon binding with ATP, um, azithromycin might compete with ATP for binding with GRP7H as expected. The enzymatic activity of GRP7H was competitively inhibited by azithromycin in the presence of ATP. Co-immunoseverity experiments suggest that azithromycin inhibits the activity of GRP7H, thereby inducing ER stress and activating SIBP-mediated cholesterol and lipid metabolism. Although GRP7H deficiency resulted in an increase in PERK and EF2 alpha and phosphorylation, even alpha HF4 and CHOP expression, and SIBP nuclear translocation. In the absence of azithromycin, no further changes were observed when GRP7H knockout cells were challenged with azithromycin. In addition, re-establishing the expression of GRP7H by transfecting GRP7H knockout cells with GRP7H expression plasmid restored azithromycin-mediated UPR and SIBP activation. Taken together, our results showed that azithromycin directly bound to GRP7H and exerted anti-inflammatory effects on rheumatoid arthritis. The fourth part is devoted to discussing the overall study. In this study, we found that azithromycin effectively suppressed principal indices of arthritis in the collagen-induced arthritis model, as evidenced by the decreases in joint swelling, articular cartilage and bone dysfunction, deformity, and synovitis. In this study, our finding is that the commonly used antibiotic drug azithromycin targets GRP7H and inhibits its ATPase activity, further support the potential of azithromycin as a rheumatoid arthritis treatment. So that is the end of my presentation. Thanks very much for your attention. Okay, thank you.